This is Infinite TV 360, and I'm here, Brown Sugar, bringing you Mike Check-In. As I stated, you already know your host, Brown Sugar. Over here, this is my boy, Joe Dinero.
What up, what up, what up?
And then over here, we got Cashew Stupid.
Oh, yeah, you know what time it is.
And you already know, we come with the bullshit and party and bullshit and party. So let's talk about it. What we got on the table today?
At least it wasn't on the canvas.
Huh?
At least it wasn't on the canvas.
Right. Wasn't on the canvas.
Because I thought it was going to be on the canvas.
Man, because the way my man
Wasn't
looked,
in the reels.
I'm a little upset, man. I'm
Why?
really,
What's going on?
As far as the Mike
Wait a minute,
Tyson,
just to make sure, we talking about the Mike Tyson fight,
yes,
right?
as
Okay,
far as the
okay,
Mike
okay.
Tyson
Okay.
fight goes, man. I'm a little upset, man. But I know how old Mike Tyson is.
58.
I remember. You remember.
I remember the.
Oh my God.
I remember the game. I remember him and Foreman.
I couldn't be.
And I was a young G.
Man, listen.
I was too.
I remember when his first loss. I hated that. But listen, way before that, Mike Tyson going there, they called it microwave boxing. Because he'd get in there and knock you out 15 seconds, 20
Yeah.
seconds. Hit you one
It was like one or
Listen,
two rounds with
Mike
him. You
Tyson
came to just
Listen,
appearance.
so I really had to think about this. Mike Tyson, 10 years older than me, right?
Yeah.
So
Same here.
when he was a champion, about to be a champion, I was still in elementary school, bro.
Because he was 19. He was 18, 17.
18.
Yeah,
he was 17.
Yeah,
He became the champion at
when he was
20. Yeah.
So he was 17,
Bro.
already doing the grown man
I
things,
just
man.
remember that Mike Tyson. So listen, bro. This is like when my favorite rappers try to come back. You know what I'm saying? And their album don't do good. Shout out to Rakim because his album.
Oh
did
my
great.
gosh.
Yeah.
No.
Wait a minute.
LL too.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
These old
how
MCs
did-
is
no,
killing
don't
it.
bring
Coming
LL.
back. Redman.
No,
Redman, they killing it,
Yes,
man.
Method Man came back too. Yeah, he's making
But
appearances.
this wasn't the same.
No, it was not, bro.
Shout out to his daughter because his daughter can rap.
Listen,
Like real talk.
Listen, I thought, and I'm gonna say some real shit to y'all right now.
What you gonna say?
I thought Pac was gonna come back on this fight. I thought this was the fight that Pac was gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
He was gonna make a hologram
He gonna
appearance.
have dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so all right. Let's circle back. Okay, let's circle back to Mr. Man biting his glove, to Mr. Man turning around with the shaky legs. He wasn't trying to move too much. He was doing the stinker leg. He was like,
Man,
Let me tell you something.
do the stinker leg.
It made me
like,
think about
If I got in the ring,
like
Yeah,
if I got in the ring. But
97 punches. That's how
it made
many
me think
punches
about
he threw.
how Bruce Lee said in that one movie, bricks don't hit back.
no,
Because he was looking good in training.
yeah,
Because he wasn't taking
He
no
was.
punches.
Yeah.
He didn't have to move around. He was looking good.
But you know
with
something?
that shift and that move and
Yeah.
that jab.
You said he
looked
wasn't
good
taking
in
no
training.
punches,
was
but you know
smiling.
what?
Remember he did the fat.
He
video.
was taking them punches. In that ring, he took all the punches Jake Paul
Yeah,
gave him.
yeah.
And real talk,
But he lost.
Jake Paul, let's talk about Jake Paul. All right. They were talking about how it was a lose-lose win-lose and then lose situation.
You sound like Rosie Perez.
No, that's what they were
Sometimes
saying.
you
I
win,
said that's
you
what they
tie.
Right.
didn't I just say this is what they were saying? So how I sound like Rosie Perez if
That's
I'm
what
repeating
she
what she
said.
said? That's what I just said.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying. It was not my word.
Oh, okay. But you
But-
don't agree with it.
No, what I'm saying is at the end of the day, Jake Paul wanted to fight the greatest.
Yeah.
He fought the greatest.
No, he didn't.
No, yes, he did.
Mayweather's the greatest.
No,
And Ali.
Wait a minute.
no,
Relevant?
no.
Wait.
Tyson is considered one of the greatest.
He's
Point
one of-
blank
He's
and
not
simple.
the greatest.
I said he wanted to fight one of the greatest.
Oh, no. We got
Okay.
the film. But it's okay.
We could run that back.
Yeah,
Please run that
Tyson is the
back.
greatest.
Please run that back because I literally said he's fighting one of the
Tyson
greatest.
knocked out the most motherfuckers. You know?
Okay. So I'm circling back to what I said. He's fighting. Jake Paul wanted to fight one of the greatest. He got the opportunity to fight one of the greatest.
Because guess what?
But the greatest is at 58. So, or
Guess
50.
what?
So at the end of the day, like he achieved his thing. He did not embarrass Tyson by trying to knock him out, but he did throw them punches and he gave a good fight. It just
Okay.
wasn't
I must
a
interject.
fight. I
I
mean, it was
must
a fight
interject.
that I could have gotten emailed. Like you could
must
have emailed.
interject.
the
Shira,
fight.
that's bullshit.
Okay.
You know why? You want to know why
thoughts.
that's bullshit?
Please tell me.
I mean, even though that's what they said, or is that your opinion? You said that's a good fight. Let me tell you something.
I know. I said that for
wait a minute. Based on what you said, because I listened thoroughly, you said he wanted to fight one of the greatest fighters, but this ain't no fucking time machine.
Hell no.
If you want to be a fighter now,
you got to fight one of the greatest fighters now.
Why would one of the greatest of anything today?
Why beat up on the elder?
Yeah. Why would anybody out of the greatest of anything today? I want to be the greatest and I want to be recognized. Why I'm gonna go way back when it's been so many? He wasn't trying to fight at none of them Russians over there. He wasn't trying to go at none of the Furies. None of them. He ain't trying to go at none of the Furies.
Right. None of them.
So, he go at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Everybody know Mike Tyson.
We all know it was a big bag involved. We all know that.
Come on, man. It was publicity.
That was crazy.
He might get some good fights now because people gonna be mad at him.
No. He about to duck some good fights.
Yeah.
That's what he about to do, nigga. He ain't finna fight nobody. Bro, I don't think he finna fight.
He said
nobody.
that. He didn't want to give Canelo.
You know the next big fight? I'm about to tell y'all the next big fight. Him and his brother. He got to fight his brother.
Jake Paul is a fighter.
Fight Logan.
Jake Paul is a fighter in his prime. Not saying he a great fighter. Not saying but right now, at his age, in his time, he's in his prime.
Who you gonna fight?
So you gonna fight a senior citizen and think that's gonna give you some clout?
No, what he was trying to do was get a bag, and I think what they did was he knew first, but
they both got a bag.
Go ahead.
That was not what I was saying. I was just saying that he got himself a bag. Like, that was the accomplishment. He got money. But then on top of that, another thing that he was able to put on board was these other fighters too. Like, we got an opportunity to see Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano finally go back in the ring. And granted,
controversial decision.
Yes, and granted, even after the fucking fight, and I just want to put my thing because I'm representing for my Puerto Rican side. Even after the whooping and the dirty fighting, and Amanda's still putting the whoop ass on Katie, and Katie used that big ass boulder head. You know what I mean?
Was the difference in
the thing is, like, that slowed her down. In all honesty, that slowed her down because if you saw her, she kept trying to wipe her blood out her eye. So that slowed her down.
I couldn't imagine.
It was a big ass.
That was horrible.
I was falling out, bro, and they still was mad.
And she known for that. Like, she's done it in other fights. So the fact of the matter is that they still gave her like that win. That pissed me off. But at the end of the day, shout out to my Boricua. She turned around and she was like, oh, it was a dirty fight. Like, I love them. They said that you fight dirty. I don't fight dirty. She could barely talk. I didn't fight dirty. I don't. And then what was the first thing Amanda said? So after this bitch fighting dirty, okay, a bitch still whooped ass.
But it was clear. She's
a Guinness Book record.
Everybody knew. The announcers, they called as soon as
it was bullshit.
Winner was determined.
And I got a conspiracy theory about it.
In my opinion, if you're a champion, oh my God,
I got a conspiracy theory.
If you're a champion, and you want to retain your belt, that is not the kind of win you want to use.
You got to do a knockout. It got to be a knockout.
They should have not necessarily a knockout, but it got to be a hands down win.
Not in this boxing era.
No, we can't be going toe to toe, throwing face shots at each other. At the end, you cut me, and I'm still throwing face shots with you,
letting you know,
and you still the champ.
Right.
That's what I was looking at. If I want to defend my championship, I want to barely win. I don't want it to be 1 second on the clock and I'm down by 2 or down by 1 and I get fouled and go to the free throw line and I win the championship at the free throw line with 0 on the clock. Oh man, I'd be mad as hell.
Nah, she said it was all love, but at the end of the day, she said that bitch got a head. That bitch got a head.
Clarissa Shields, you from Flint, Michigan? You from around my way? No.
Hey, she one of my favorites, man.
Man.
She and yesterday, I don't know, man. It just I was
Netflix
watching the
wasn't
fight.
ready.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this. I was watching those ladies fight.
Yeah.
I didn't see no body shots.
No, there was some body shots. Like, no, when she kept locking up, Serrano kept jabbing her in the side. Like, there was body shots, but there wasn't a line.
In my opinion, and what I saw, they were pounding each other in the face.
Yeah. So listen, let me tell you something.
First of all, if you really look at the tactic, let's look at boxing, okay? If I've already busted you in the head, you're bleeding, I'm going to continue to attack that same spot so you could continue to be disoriented because now you're bleeding. That. So hence the reason why there was a lot of face shots. But then on top of that, you throwing me face shots. I'm going to throw you a couple of face shots, but she was jabbing here and there. She was
giving each other face shots.
She was impaired though.
Even before the cut, they was pounding each other's face.
But that was her. That's always been her tactic. If you saw the first fight, she was going in.
Right. So that's all I was saying. I didn't see a lot of body shots.
My thing is, women been boxing forever. We already know that, but they're just now starting to establish themselves.
They're getting recognized, not established themselves. They're finally getting recognized.
So women's boxing should probably have their own fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Which is what they're trying to establish.
As far as, we got male boxing. We got the WNBA and you got the NBA.
Yeah.
Right? So we can focus, so the women can focus on their craft. What I'm saying is, all they know is to hit to the face. They can, but if they separate, if they're on a stage, like how the WNBA is on a stage now.
No. I think I see where you're going, but like, older fighters like Layla Ali and even Clarissa, she fights.
Yeah.
They box. They
the ones that need to start the league. They the ones that need to start the women's.
Because this face thing, because that's what I see in a lot of women's fights. Yeah. There's no skill, no slipping. I'm going for your face.
I really think it should be a women's boxing league.
I agree.
Yeah, I really think.
Now my wife, she said something that made me think about it because we both was noticing the same thing. She was like, do you think it's more of like a person taking body shots to the stomach by being a woman? It might mess up her reproductive and that they're conscious of that. I never thought, and this is my wife saying this to me. Because we was like, dang, why they just, ain't no hook to the body.
No, I don't think that because you know why? Motherfucking boxers going there, they brawlers, my nigga. Come on, man. They don't give a fuck about none of their body parts, nigga. They don't work, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck your kids,
yeah, you get pregnant, you can't box no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about that.
But not if you get pregnant, but
it does affect it. Yes.
Stomach,
no,
I
know.
Rupture something. You might make it so a woman can never have.
Shields want to have kids? I don't think so. I think she want to have sex. Have her boyfriend, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
I do not endorse this class.
I'm just saying. Listen, Clarissa, you remember that one time I seen you?
Oh my gosh.
And you shook my hand one time.
The one time
for like 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
We were best friend for a whole 2 seconds.
2 seconds. But I meant to tell you this. Don't have no kids. Just go ahead and just keep on doing what you do.
Oh my goodness.
She think it's hell.
Damn, you gonna fuck up my fantasy.
Okay, let's go. No, I'm saying. But my point is the reproductive part. I don't think that they care about getting punched. They don't want to get punched in the pussy. But they don't care about getting punched in the stomach. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Well, like I said,
that's a good ass point.
It was posed to me by a woman.
That was a good ass point.
It had to be something.
I think that was a great. Yeah. I think that I appreciate your wife for bringing that perspective up.
Yeah, because she cared.
But they was punishing. It was just face shots. And not the kind that we like. It was just face shots.
Listen,
beautiful face.
How many good boxers you know got big titties?
So I want to put a question out there because I have a conspiracy. No. All right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
How many good boxers got big titties?
What that mean? Come on, get to the point. I want to know what you're saying.
That they don't. They sacrifice parts of their bodies just so they could.
I understand what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think it's honestly with their bodies. I think honestly, if you look at a lot of women who have very
that sports bra gonna cut a lot of shit out.
No, when you look at people and you look at the physical aspect of it, a lot of women, especially that are very muscular, they don't really have breasts. Like breast is fat. So
my point is they sacrifice parts of their body.
It's not sacrifice parts of their body. Their body is.
Yes, it is.
It's like
look at
and there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying it's.
I can't have double D's if I want to be a world champion bodybuilder. And they understand that.
Yeah.
They understand that with them hitting the bench press at trying to reach 225 pounds, I can't have a sexy C cup like my mama.
That's it.
I can't. I'm not gonna have a soft butt because this thing gonna be hard like this table.
Yeah. But you can take good
so
pictures.
They understand that.
They can take good pictures.
But I've known a few female bodybuilders in my lifetime, and it's and no different than men bodybuilding. Yeah. It's a lifestyle. I know. And they understand what they're giving up.
Michelle Waterson.
Some men go through shrinkage.
Michelle Waterson.
Oh my goodness, he's just calling people out.
UFC fighter. She's a famous UFC fighter from Aurora, Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah, you just look her up.
Okay. I'll Google her.
She's the karate hottie.
The karate hottie. I like that.
She's beautiful.
All right.
But she understands that there's a fine line between being beautiful and being effective in the ring. You know what I'm saying? She fighting tonight, I think. I gotta go watch that shit tonight. We had karate hottie Michelle Waterson. Yeah,
but listen, it's been a lot of like blowback from this fight, man. Everybody not happy with this fight taking place. Like Tank went in on what's his name? Jake Paul. Yeah. He went in on him, said he was crazy for doing that. How you gonna fight an elderly man? Yeah. You know what I mean? And it was a section. You ever see what was it about the Benjamins when old girl was telling him, "Baby, you can't fight."
Like, he was like this. I might knock my four. It
was a section where,
said, "Baby, I'm nervous and paranoid." Right
listen,
now.
Jake Paul swung on Tyson.
Yeah, he was scared.
And he did like this.
Yeah. Like, is he gonna hit me?
That's when I knew. I was like, bro, this got to be my son. I talked to my son about it today. Mm-hmm. And I asked him to be on the show, but I told him next time I'm going to give him another invitation. But he wasn't ready. But listen, he said he thought it was scripted.
Yeah, because it was all going through Facebook and everything that
he thought it was scripted.
It was in Instagram that it was scripted and that TMZ leaked the script.
You want to know why I think it was scripted? For real?
The very end when he did the bow? And what?
He could have took Tyson out in the third round.
He could have taken Tyson, but there was no that would have been looked at as disrespectful.
It was supposed to go the whole shit.
No, bro. That's why real fighters think it's a spectacle. It's disrespectful. This is like Apollo getting in the ring with Drago and Apollo playing. Yeah. No, this is what I do.
Real, yeah.
This I bled, I sweated, and I cried for this right here. Right. And you gonna come in here, pull out one of our greats, Pioneer, and make it a joke? That's how I felt. That's
how you received it.
That's how I felt, because if I get an opportunity to fight Mike Tyson, I've already said it my whole life. I'm either going for it or I'm gonna lay my ass down, let him knock me out.
I want to smoke weed.
And if I want to be more of a fighter, I'm knocking Mike out.
I want to smoke weed with Mike Tyson. I do not want to fight Mike at all, period. I want to smoke weed.
He wants that peace and love. That pigeon, Mike Tyson.
I've tasted your strain of weed. I don't know if you hit the blunt, Tyson, for the fight or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
You got some good weed, Tyson. I like your shit. I want to smoke.
Tyson made sure that he got his ass shot in it. He's like, "I love you, son." Turn around and was like, "Kiss my ass."
For the gram.
You saw the edibles?
For the gram.
You saw the edibles, Tyson?
Yeah, with his face. Yeah.
The Evander Holyfield ear edibles.
Yeah,
no. He got the ear edibles. He got the blunt wraps. He got the vape pens. Shout out to my nigga Mike Tyson for doing that.
So wait a minute, you brought up Evander. So as I'm watching the fight and they doing the interview, pre-fight interview. I'm doing something and I'm watching the fight at the same time. But all I know is Lennox Lewis. Hey, he said that.
Yeah.
So for a split second, I'm like, did this motherfucker go deaf?
Right. Because I know,
but then his microphone wasn't working.
Yeah. But look, they had the other announcers had to say something to him twice. Remember?
So, and just real quick recap, I want to shout out to the fight of Ramirez and Ramos. That fight put that on the map. Like it was like a really good.
Yeah, they
called it a drop. You know, I feel it. If you did not knock me out and you coming for my title, you better knock me out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you coming for my title, That shit better end in
I feel the opposite.
You better whip my ass, like, to take my title. But that,
I feel the opposite.
But I feel like that was two warriors going at it.
No, it was
and I loved how he was like, "Yo, he hit me. I still don't know, like." What it was, like,
hey,
but that was a good fight. That was a great fight.
That was like watching some gladiator shit. That was
the girls. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. I was very. You know something? I really thought
your life had to win a different path. You think you?
I don't think I would. I don't think I would be the coming to the stage. Brown sugar, beat him up, boom. Okay, yeah, but yeah,
I bring you your Gatorade.
You bring me my Gatorade? Okay? You be my water boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You'll be my.
It'll be something like that.
It'll be the razzle dazzle with the Puerto Rican and Jamaican man. You know, the best of both worlds. Okay, the best of both worlds.
It'll be something like that.
But yeah, like with I just really enjoyed that fight. I really enjoyed. Sadly, honestly, the first one. Let's talk about, like, I think his name was Gallo versus. It wasn't even really memorable. It was like
I was not interested once they said he did a stand-up comedy special.
He's an Indian actor.
Not the Indian guy, his opponent.
Well, he was an influencer too.
He was an influencer. He was a comedian.
My internet was
he's been in a movie. And now he boxing. This was his third fight. I think I wouldn't put a load of clothes in him.
I was just trying to sign up for my free trial on Netflix.
Oh shit! Like,
no, I got Netflix. I'm just fucking with y'all. Shout out to Netflix.
So,
change my email address.
Honestly, something. Shout out to Netflix for doing everything, but also the streaming. Let's talk about the streaming.
I don't think their servers were prepared.
They were not prepared.
But
they tried, but they were not prepared.
But listen, that's just our side of it. Them over there. The scientists over there they now we
crash our system.
We might have been the test. They might have knew it wasn't ready. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sure they knew, but
crash our system.
We know
we need more money.
We know exactly how much juice we need. We know exactly what we need.
This was a test run. This was a test run.
They knew what they was doing.
Yeah, I mean it was a good try.
It was a soft roll.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
Wait a minute. I went to my homegirl crib. She got Netflix. Oh hell yeah, let's watch Netflix. Netflix and chill, right? She got the Netflix. You can't even watch Bad Boys.
What kind of Netflix is that?
Thank you. That's what the fuck I said.
She must have got the basic.
She on her mama's account and she ain't on lock.
You can't even watch Bad Boys. I'm like, is this one on the children's account? Can we watch?
She got privacy settings.
Hey, it was terrible, bro. So there's levels to this Netflix.
Listen though, listen. Last night was a great fight, but I do want to change gears. Yeah, Netflix made me think about something, man. Candyman.
Oh, Candyman. Right.
So listen, I know it's been about a week, but I just not heard about it, man.
Just like the
Candyman
shit.
It was like 2 weeks later, James Evans. Yeah. Damn.
Candyman.
Hey, listen.
How many times you have to say Candyman?
3
was
times?
It 3?
I ain't saying
or was it 4?
No, listen.
I think I'm on my 4th.
Listen,
I'm gonna say it one more time. Candyman.
Y'all could do the Candyman. I want y'all to do a shout out for Candyman. That was my favorite movie. I saw it so many times. But I want y'all to record in your phone. Record on and face yourself. And I want you to say his name 3 times in your phone.
Also, remember, you'll see him.
Post that on.
Not only will he appear as Candyman, but he's also going to appear to your Final Destination too. Because he did an awesome job in Final Destination.
Wait a minute. Wait. I need to.
Go ahead.
I need y'all to do this. And when y'all say Candyman 3 times in y'all phone, I want y'all to post it on this video. Wherever you see this video, post it. Post that video, man.
I do not agree with this.
Yes.
I do not agree with this.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell you.
Just look in your phone and record it and say Candyman.
I do not agree with this.
Candyman.
Don't do it.
I'm telling you. What?
Don't do it.
I got some sentimental
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
About Candyman, my nigga.
Tell me.
When I first started drag racing RC cars, my first fast car, my very first fast car was called Bernadette. You know Bernadette.
From the lady?
Yes, the lady. the black lady on Candyman. My paint job was Candyman's face. It had bees all on the side, bro. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna have to because I'm talking about it. My car had bees on the side of it.
That's what's up.
It said farewell to the
farewell
flesh.
to the flesh.
It was listen. No. It wasn't even a car, bro. It was an F-150.
Tony Todd, yo.
Tony Todd, bro.
Listen,
Bernadette.
I was in high school. I might have been a freshman, sophomore, something like that.
Mm. I was younger.
Hey, to all the girls that ever came over, and I made you do Candyman.
Candyman on everything. Sweets to the sweet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
y'all know who y'all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she was trying to bring y'all to your final destination.
It was Bloody Mary at first.
Hey, but Candyman was ours.
Candyman was a nigga.
Candyman was ours.
That nigga. Heard you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Hey,
that was a good one. Yeah.
And if y'all scared, y'all can comment that. If y'all think I'm crazy, comment that.
I think he's crazy.
Cabrini
Green. I wanted to bring that up Chicago, but I wanted to say Tony Todd was from DC. He was a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no Hollywood nigga. He was a real nigga. He was on Final Destination. You already know. Told them white people to death design.
Since we're talking about actors,
and we're talking 6'5" too. He could have played basketball. You almost believe.
Why every time a person gotta be tall, you gonna play basketball? Like that's such a nigga thing to say.
You see how he was hooking them up.
Ooh, baby, you so tall, you can play basketball. What else you gonna do?
Learn how to start entertaining these white folks. I was or dunk a basketball or be funny, motherfucker. I learned that.
You have to succeed, my love. Yeah. Okay, you can see beyond the plantation.
Beyond
beyond the plantation. Rise high, my love. Rise high. But now I was thinking about, we're talking about actors who have passed away, and I was hearing this thing that Denzel Washington may be stepping in for Black Panther. No, I've been hearing that. That's craziness.
Maybe an AI Denzel. That nigga old as hell.
Let me tell you something.
Look, there's alternate universes.
No, fuck that. Don't do that. Disney. Don't.
I heard, I've been seeing it.
Don't do that shit. Do not do that to Denzel.
No, that ain't part of his legacy.
No, you don't think so? You don't think so?
Let me tell you something.
All right, when we see it later, let's see.
Denzel, his action movie days, I don't.
They better use Childish Gambino.
Use
Childish Gambino.
The role he's going to be in his next movie,
be the new Black Panther.
Gladiator 2?
Yeah.
His role in Gladiator 2? Yeah. He don't need no more action.
I heard that they cut out a scene that he was
jumping way up and then landing on shit.
I'm about tired of the Equalizer.
Right. Now listen, what I do
about that nigga just walks everywhere.
I want to see
never
Blade.
runs.
I want to see Wesley Snipes come back as Blade for real because he
gonna look like Mike Tyson.
You was in Wolverine 3.
But listen, at least one more movie.
His block's gonna be like this.
No, because Blade got shut down and then they changed it to Sticky Fingers. Remember the series?
So, I do remember that.
Yeah. So one more time, because listen, the reason why I'm saying it is because did you see Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah.
And he came in there. Just one more time.
And they even mentioned his failed movie too.
But the only way they'd be able to do it, they wouldn't bring it back just for one time. He'd have to find a kid or some shit.
Yeah. The reason why I wanted to do it, man, because Wesley, he kind of need that right now. You know what I'm saying? He kind of need it.
Ryan Reynolds looked out for him though to get him that role.
Him in there. That's what I'm saying.
And weren't they not getting along?
But hey, did y'all know low key he a billionaire, yo?
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is a multi-billionaire.
Mobile service.
So that's why I was like, that's why he was able to get Wesley Snipes. Even Wesley was like, hey, if you think you can make it happen, I'm in.
Bro. Ryan Reynolds got that bread.
He got that pull.
On everything. He got his own phone company. He charged $25 a month. Mint Mobile. He charged $20.
Man, know the plan and everything.
Yeah, he got the phone.
Shout out to Mint Mobile.
Bring your own phone.
Did you see Deadpool?
Yes,
Wolverine?
I did.
I really love when he went and killed himself every time. He killed all his movies with it there. I really enjoyed that.
Deadpool.
I enjoyed the laugh at all the failed other Marvel movies that he brought into it, like Elektra, and then he even like what's sad is that he even called out like he called him out. He was like, "Oh yeah, you Gambit." Never even got out. Like he was in production. Never even made it to, film. But he's like,
that was a good
yes,
movie.
yes. I did not like his Cajun accent. I thought his Cajun accent was whack.
Dude's name?
Come on, it's in the song.
The Gambit
Think
dude.
of it.
It's Channing
Tatum.
Yes.
Channing
Tatum.
It's in the song.
White boy wasted Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
White
Come
boy
on, you don't understand Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla together.
You know what I'm gonna do?
We do. I love both of them.
Thank you. He was acting like he don't know the song. The song plays all the time on the radio. I know the song.
To the radio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I choose my music.
But I listen to Gorilla's everything. Every time Glorilla comes
Glorilla. So, all right, the whole pregnancy bull junk that she was doing, it was all for a video. It was a video that she's coming out.
So the video shoot?
The video is for a video that she's coming out. Yes, it's fake.
And we didn't know what was going on. I thought it was Halloween.
No, it's for a video.
Previous episode, see, I got keywords. See,
right, okay.
I'm a robot. But listen.
Damon Dash.
Yeah, they finally sold his third to Rockefeller,
so he could pay. So he could pay my man on.
So he could pay the taxes. But the state of New York,
they want
own it too. No, they own it.
The state of New York.
So a representative. It just said. Listen, it just said it's a representative for the state of New York.
I thought you was gonna buy Mace. Cam, what
happened? For $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah. Because nobody making no offer, so it was an anonymous offer from a representative of the state of New York.
We could have bought that shit.
We could have bought that shit.
We could have got a loan for the deal.
I was gonna get 10 of my friends, and we would have bought it.
Yeah,
10 of your friends.
On the third of Rockefeller.
And listen, I said at a conference, I didn't know he was broke, but I said at a conference with Dame Dash, he
child support.
Yeah,
mostly child support.
Crazy. And then one lawsuit, child support and one lawsuit. That's the crazy.
It's sometimes cheaper to keep up. Stop.
But you know what though?
He still got his network, the American New Network. Shout out to American New. That's Dame Dash Network where all his shows.
But his broke will never be our broke.
No, hell no.
No.
It's not the same. We are not the same.
Our broke bracket is not in the same caliber. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, man.
That is terrible, bro.
Honestly, yo, there are some things you cannot come back from.
Yeah.
There are some things.
We don't know what that is.
I don't know. Like, something. That's one thing about marketing is that sometimes all you got to do is add a little bit more razzle dazzle and people enjoy.
But I'm talking about in relationships.
Yeah.
And friendships.
And Jay-Z and Dame Dash.
Oh, nah.
There are some things that
when you cross me, when you show me who you are, I'm going to believe you. you. So when you move sideways, I'm going to just be checking for it. And a lot of times I'll take myself out the fire. You ain't going to throw no bullets at me.
But there are certain things that you cannot come back from as a family member, as a friend, as a coworker, as whatever, as just a person. And whatever it is, like you said, because let me tell you something. If I'm a billionaire and you help me get a great portion of that billion, you assisted me, you walked me down that lane, no matter what, bro, I'm not going to see you in the papers. I'm not going to see you in the dirt.
No, hell no.
Unless it was some shit that we can't come back from.
Yeah. And then we know how loyalty goes, so it'll probably never come up.
I'm not a mathematician, but
that shit don't add up.
I don't think $1 million is much to a motherfucker with a billion.
And he already owned a third of it, don't he? Don't he already own a third? He's like, I don't want that third.
You keep your shit.
That's wild, bro.
If you got 1.5, 1.7, whatever Jay got, even if he in the 2, but what's $1 million to $1 billion?
Nothing. He didn't want nothing to do with that shit.
Is that like $10? Like $100?
You know, I would like
$100.
I would like
in comparison.
I don't think $100.
He just sold one of his paintings. Jay-Z got paintings in his house that's worth millions. We know that.
Mathematician, tell me what's $1 million to $1 billion?
Right. $10.
Is it like a penny to $1?
Nah.
Nah. $1 billion is 1,000 million.
Thank you for.
I'm just saying.
I'm
not educating you. I'm just putting it out there for them that don't know. Yes, why you take that personal?
No, I'm just saying. Like you took. Like I said, no. You're like, no. $1 million is 1,000.
Yeah.
You know, like I understand.
You think everybody know that?
No, well, I mean,
everybody don't know that.
First of all, I never said everybody knows that. But if we could roll the camera back, he looked straight at me and he's like,
I'm looking at my people.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, my big eyes received it.
She
Okay.
just told me I can't look at her no more. You looked at me.
Don't look at me.
When I look at people when I'm talking to them, like just in conversation, you know?
It's a podcast. Look at the camera. It's a podcast. Nah. So, like, in all honesty, I don't know. I would like to enjoy to have them problems one day. You know what I mean? To say, oh my goodness, I have $1 billion. What's $1 million to a friend? You know what I mean? But I don't have that type of spirit to look at it that way. Like I'm one of those people. If I get up, my people get up.
It's not $1 million to a friend. It's $1 million to something that I want.
It's the purpose. Like that's I was getting there.
I want that.
You saying that perspective? Like I want this. Now I got 66.
Yes.
I have worked for Citibank for 7 years. I have.
He's not getting the money. Dame Dash is not.
I have worked.
You know,
his creditors.
So you're not getting. So you're not helping your friend out. You're getting what you want.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now I want cheese on my burger. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Hey, but yes.
Well, we do know.
Yeah.
Is that like, share, comment, subscribe. We just made it to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Whoa!
You know shout out to my 100 people.
To those 100 people, yes.
We're gonna blow up more.
Yes.
100 is great for us. We love the 100. We started out with this thing. We had 3, and the 3 people didn't even know what the fuck we was doing.
That's what I'm talking about.
And now 100 people do.
And we grew this shit from there.
And Mo's coming.
And it was you. It was probably you. They see the female on there. They were like, let me see what the thumbnail. I put Chris Brown on the last one. So I'm going to put you on this one. So
I'm going to put you on. Okay, little thumbnail.